Snow? Why is everybody asking about snow? Oh, well, I would assume the floor 158.78 would be your target. The only warning here typically is where you find a higher low, something like that. Maybe like 158. Tesla still no cigar on that reclaim IWM. How'd that 3 minute retest go? Red off the retest. Yeah, Javan. Yeah, my main trading is swings with a sprinkle of day trades. Yeah, Tesla just wicked 366.72. 366.66 actually. Come on, give me that fucking break. You got 365 in you. Nah, you're being all shy, dude. Oh, nice. Here you go, Tesla. What do you charge to coach? I don't have a price on coaching, man. I believe my system by itself, just the Potterbox workshop, or even just what I teach here is enough. I feel like letting people deal with some of the difficulties of trading lets them actually learn, whereas like one-on-one mentorship can honestly be not babying people, but it can actually decelerate some things because your watchful eye, some people it's helped, it whatever, but I don't have a price on that because I usually don't do that. What are you talking about? Thanks for doing that for me, G. What are you talking about? Stock trading and Radiohead? Dude, trust me. I live in the duality. Yeah. I know. I never thought in a million years when I was 20 that I would be doing some shit like this. I did not think I would be doing anything like this. Morally speaking, too, I had some pretty strong objections about Wall Street and yeah. Why is my profile picture so much aura? It's facts. I love that thing, dude. Okay, that's that tail on Tesla. Ugh. Okay, it whipped up, touched the floor. Sellers aren't playing, man. You could almost flip your chart upside down at this point and look at it like this. Look at that shit. This is bearish. Oof. Yeah. You're trying to get into day trading? Let me ask you a question. Are you trying to get into making money or is it day trading something that you're settled on? Because the idea that people sell to people about day trading is mostly meant to sell memberships, not to actually, day trading is something that takes training. And I'm one of those people who believes you can make money or build capital with shorter or longer with swinging, with swing trading, even if it's overnight or for a couple of days. Possible new low here on Tesla. Just wake to the floor again. Then Coyote, but I want to keep my regular job. Yeah, I'm watching Tesla strong right now, man. It's just nearing some pretty important levels, and it just can't seem to find a floor. Um, I enjoy day trading, but I don't have the stomach to swing. Man, if I could show you some of it just takes a little while, dude. I mean, we caught SMCI, and I just went back and watched my video on. And does anybody have any runner? I know not a lot of people who had this one, but does anybody have like a few contracts on SMCI still? Those contracts are up. The 24s for April 10th. They're up almost 1200% right now. But like, dude, swinging on something like you can find such low risk positions and just focus on areas of high tension. Um, Obviously, with something like that, we actually called for it to possibly have news, which would likely drive it. We actually I didn't say up or I did say we took a straddle for that reason because I don't know which way it's going to go, but I do know it's going to move big because most stocks don't move. Typically, when you consolidate that tightly, price is going to explode. And SMCI goes through a cycle. You didn't have to know the news on SMCI to know that it was going to move. I gave this example. You can go back. Actually, look, that's me teaching it. Look, tight consolidation, big ass move. Tight consolidation, big ass move, big ass move, big ass move, and it rinse and repeat. But now we go twice or almost two times as long in this area of consolidation. Like you could throw like I actually thought about doing this. I was like, I wonder if we could go and search for just things that have this extreme consolidation with empty space on both sides. And if you could fling your account at both sides of that with longer expiration and still come make a bag. But yeah, before find the cheaper contracts. I did color blue. I did. What Ivy messed you about? What Ivy? What do you mean? Yeah, Tesla's creeping, dude. It's 324. New lows on Tesla. Oh shit. Come on. Dude, I've got like I got a big position right now. Obviously Tesla has turned into a what was a big position to now a very very big position. So I'm trying to deal with the emotions of that. One contract on Tesla right now is over 1,000, $1,100 for the 355s for April 10th. I just sorry. All right, guys, this is where I start unloading a lot of contracts. Secure some bags. Give me $3,000, thank you. And then I have some 350s for April 24th. I'm not gonna sell a lot. Actually, I'm not really gonna sell much of those at all. Oh my god, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I just nailed that. You're making them more expensive, yeah. Dude, did you just trim some of that right there? All right, let's see if it can test this floor. That was a fast drop, and they're not making it easy here. My passenger side window on my beater car just fell into the door. My beater car too beat up. Damn, dude. I am in IWM calls. I got it in this morning. What was the rationale behind that, my brother? Why is that? IWM is sitting at the lows, by the way. Speaking of, guys, we're $1 away from my target. If and be, obviously going into the weekend here, uh, that's not gonna fly. So I might have to settle for whatever they give me today. Can we get another stream? Yeah, can we get another stream if anybody is available to stream? Have I ever had Dunkin' Donuts La coffee before? Yeah, I've had coffee. I've been trading for a year. I found some. Yeah, that's my old student. He's a scammer. Yo, whoever is in the 350 or 365s, they're giving you a chance here. New low on IWM 240. I need your Discord to trade. I trade bots, but not too clear on how to read them yet. Dude, drop the bots, learn the system, and then you can build your own bots. There's people in my Discord doing that shit right now. Yeah, I am selling. I'm selling positions right now. Uh, Tesla. What a gift. It's been 84 years. Yes, my next target is 359. Nothing else. 359 is my next target on Tesla to the downside. And that is where the trade commences. Point A, well, actually, point A to point B. We got B, now we got a little C. We get a little C, maybe a little D. All right. Wait, hold on. That sounded a little sussy. Reverse. Slow down. I don't know. I don't know, dude, but my knees are fucking shaking right now, dude. I'm geeked. What that? Dude, what the fuck? Zebo, why do you do that shit, bro? That shit was $8. Like, why would you just leave it there, dude? Oh, it's $58. Man, just fucking leave it there. How much is your Discord? I'll leave Rusty's and learn from you then. Um, my it's on my website, my guy. A lot of the material is free. My workshop is the most important element. My strategy is the most important thing that I can teach you. The Discord is a group of people who are all, and there are actually are some refugees from Rusty's place. But just give me a minute here. I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do here with the rest of this if we're going to get that next leg down. Sometimes when you feel like that, Zebo, and if it's low risk, sometimes when I feel like that, dude, I just leave it. Like, I mean, like, and as long as a certain level like isn't reclaimed, like I'll fucking just leave it. Especially when we have like, yeah, a day like this where we just sit on the floor, don't grab anything. When is my next class? I have a whole video, Justin. You can go ahead and look at it. Um, but as far as like a system is concerned, like calling levels is one thing, but like a system, um, and plus, you know, again, I just that kind of character. He again was in my Discord and then tried to waited until I left I was on vacation and started recruiting people to his Discord that he was making in the background. You said he recorded new educational videos soon. I do not trade ICT, man. Absolutely not. I'm right where you left. I love that gift so much. It's free money. I really want to. Would I look for a bounce here on meta? Let me see, Poppy. Well, you got a bounce so far. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Why'd you make me look at this? Why? Why? No. You are Yeah, you're not too far. It didn't really graze what I thought it would, so let's see what you got on the lower time frame. How deep were you on Tesla? Oh, that's pretty deep, dude. About as deep as I take a position size. Yeah. Actually, well over what I typically risk on a regular trade. $6,000 position. Yeah. It was a $6,000 position when I took it. When it left the box, it was a $7,800 position. And now it's a much bigger position. Uh, no, new low on Tesla here. 365.85. Oh, never mind, not new low. Sorry, we just wicked the wick. So for Meta, I don't know, with the Qs trying to still drive new lows. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't use like a regular stop loss like most people. Like I have stop losses for sure. I know. I know. I've been trimming profits out of Tesla, dude. I'm a happy guy, dude. I'm a fucking happy person. Oh, dude, wait, are you 365s for today? Oh my god, you. Oh, it's as the trade is paid for then, right? You're like everything else is free. It's fighting for a long swing. It's pretty. Watch this. Might bounce right here off this wick. Right here. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna try. All right, bounce, and if you flip that candle, you'll go green in here. Oh no, but no secure here. That's your last chance to bounce right there at 365.80. Told you. God damn, boy. And you know what's fucking amazing about this, y'all? Guess who's buying guess what strike people are buying on Teslas? Mine. The random people who talk in my Discord? Yeah, those are people who are in my Discord. Yeah, those are Discord members. That's okay, quick wick, but I don't think you're gonna hold that. You left a little baby gap right there. New low. Yo, target. Oh my god. Sorry. Target hit on IWM. Is it? Did it? I think. No, it hasn't. Sorry. 240.42. So I still have more to the downside here. This is where we could get our. This could be the end of the day right here. This final death stroke. I am selling IWM puts as we go into this. Into strength. Into fucking strength. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit. Using your strategy, do I see more room down on IWM? Yeah, a little bit more. But you were getting very, 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 very close to a couple of levels. This is the bounce level that I have on IWM. Yeah, that's all I got. right there on the hourly. There's this like weird candle close right here, but I see this being where structure kind of lifts off of. So Tesla new fucking low. Holy shit. Dude, yeah. Look at us go, dude. Look at the flush. Dude, you got to be fucking making a bag right now. Here it is. IWM. IWM. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Sorry, Rogue. Sorry. Holy dude. My God. Yeah, I'm not even on the right damn stock. Here we go. We're moving in hot. We're getting real close. Now that's a fucking sell off right there, baby. If you have any gains, put them on the gains page. Holy shit. That's insane, man. I'm trimming right here on Tesla. Fuck yes, dude. Let's go. Here we are. We're here. There it is. Look at it. Look at it from a mile away. Holy shit, dude. Let's go from a fucking mile away. Give me that. Give me that shit right now. Your cheap ass booty. Sorry, I'm a little geeked up right now, guys. You'll have to forgive me. Come here. Come here. Ugh. Ugh, what a great spot to trim weeklies, dude. Oh my god, I grabbed some calls too. I did, yeah. Fuck yeah, they're $5. Come on in. Son, I am shorting the US economy. I'm trying to be in a Netflix documentary right now, dude. You need to calm down. A beer. Get out of here, dude. Beautiful bounce. Oh my god. Oh my god. From a dunking if it was Shaquille O'Neal, dude. What do you what you better wait. Wee. Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm fucking geeked right now. Come here, Rogue. Oh, big chungus. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I grabbed some calls, dude. This whole thing is empty, baby. Oh my god. Just a little scalp. We do a little scalping. We do a little scalping. I don't see any structure up ahead of us. Right here. Brief red. Brief red. Okay, pull. Still don't see any structure underneath us, so you got to keep the flows running, or you're gonna dip right back down here to this red candle, right into there. I was just gonna say you're gonna have to dip back down. Dipstick. Think with your dipstick. Sheesh, sheesh. If you got these for the low ski, trim ski, you cannot fuck around with the short expirations right here. Leave runners, obviously, for 241, but if you're playing out of the money, you got to be careful here. All right, not enough. And I still don't have any structure. It's low risk, so does my strategy work on futures? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Futures is crazy, bro. I mean, this is crazy. This is easy, but I'm not trying to. Damn, that sounded like I'm trying to flex. Okay, so you did touch the first red candle to your left. You did bounce. If you fail to recover anything or drive price back up, establish a floor, then you will die. But I think we might just have a floor here. It's 343. We need to explode off this top. Right here. Ugh, like that. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff right there, my boy. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm nasty. I'm a freak. Oh man, this is when the job is at its funnest, dude. All right, same shit, different day. Retest. Oh, right as I place my little line. Now give me the top. Gimme. 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 Por favor? No? Yeah, if you dip too far, you'll dip down there. So you better get to moving. Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby. We got a little bit more. Little pocket right up into here. They might try and crush these sellers into. Hey, let's fucking go. But no, literally $5. Not bad, not bad. I gave you that bounce level on IWM fucking 3 weeks ago. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good fucking time, dude. Tap your screen if you're on TikTok. I have a haptic vest, or actually haptic pants on. I can feel every tap. Sorry. Okay, back to the floor, right? See if you try and hold. Ooh, damn. I do have runners, yes. They just turned into I mean I'm still up, but that candle right there is ugh. Might be it. That might be it. That might be it. We got a banger little scalp there. That might be it. You just lost your floor. You suck. You suck. See, okay. Quick fall down. Quick retest back up. Watch that right there. See that right there? That same floor. You're gonna tap it. If you fail, flush back down. If you can creep back up above it, I think you might have a good chance to hit that. You see how it's going red off of it? So you might see it try and wick that floor to try and bounce it up, or you might try and, or if it fails, like I said, you're probably going to go back down here. That's the floor. That's the defense system right there. There it is. Okay, no bounce. There's that second level down here as well. I mean, you have 50% of the range, but buyers are trying to hold. Yeah. Yeah, funny enough, my contracts, because of all I bought them listen, that was sick because you could have bought those for dirt cheap, and now just because people are trading them, they're not losing their value like normal. Usually you'd already be losing half your fucking value already. Yes, I just was selling IWM shorts. It paused long enough and sat on the bottom. The calls were dirt fucking cheap, and I grabbed calls. That's where I took a lot of risk down, took that risk away, and then we're hitting my if it's the end of my target, it's structure, which means that price is going to bounce off of it. And you just took this whole you just did exactly what I've been hoping you would do. I mean, I said this moment was going to be here, and we hit that exact same level and we bounced. And especially at the end of the day, they're not going to let puts win like that. I shorted the economy. I grabbed IWM by the contracts and I ate it alive. Big, beautiful. Never mind. Greatest trade. BBC for short. Sometimes we win, so we call it a BWC. Am I holding any IW inputs? I have very small amount. I have a very like a fraction of the position that I'm probably gonna hold over the weekend. So gatekeep Potter, dude, I do that to myself. You guys don't have to worry about people finding out about me. You don't like my guru? No. All right, the drop, the pop, and then usually what comes next. Just just fucking around here, my boy. You drop this, you drop that. I got torched by Tesla? How, brother, how? You went long on it? Or did you just try to long it or something? The pop? I don't know if we get. No, you just hit the exact same wall. The exact same wall. Ah, brother. I watched list this. That dude said his AI told him to buy this. Whose AI? Whose? Oh, no shit. When was that? Oh, well, then it's not as cool. I am AI. I shorted Tesla. When did I short Tesla? I shorted Tesla on the 10th, 10 days ago. I added on the 12th and the 18th. How long I'll do classes? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a great question. I feel like I have I don't know. I have no idea, man. Did I read the SMCI scandal details? Nope. I just shorted. I straddled it. Excuse me. I straddled it, and I actually still have a couple contracts that the cost of the position that I have left is, hold on, the equivalent of $64. I have a runner position that at the beginning of this trade cost me $64. It is worth 866 bucks right now. I'm up 1250% on that. So, I'll rest my case on this one. This will be the last time I talk about it until we find the next one. But for the cost, right? If you're somebody who puts $500-600 into a position, and again, you're taking the, I mean, even if you did have, only 1,000 or 1,500 bucks, if you can find tangible targets on a setup like this with empty space, right, on both sides of the trade, and this is something that, again, if somebody can find me that clip, that would be great. And send it to me. But this is that type of setup. This is when I, yeah, say there's got to be news coming, because you're basically frozen in range, and the tension goes beyond, like, off the fucking Richter scale. You're past 3 waves, you're past 5 waves, you're past 6 waves. Tesla, good bounce. IWM still climbing. If you got any runners, 280% on IWM here. Watch over 241.58 for the next target at 241.80. It is possible. I am multitasking. I'm sorry, guys, if I cannot get to your request right now. I will when the market closes. We're not usually like this. This is rare. 300% on these. I bought them for fucking $5. They're worth 20 now. And this is just the runner position here. They're sucking it back in. If you can't push over that top right now, you're going to come right back to 241.31 and crush these contracts. You can't really crush my contract though. I mean, you can. You'd have to completely reverse this all the way back down. Jesus Christ, Tesla. Holy shit. Big pumps right now, guys. Big pumps. Here it comes right here. Start trimming 380%. Good googly fucking moogly. All right, I got 7 contracts left. God damn! Oh my god! Holy shit! Jesus, Lord have mercy. 500%. I haven't even gotten that far, dude. I'm like, this is ridiculous what I'm doing right now. It's been a long time since I've been able to be able to do this on a Friday. Um, dude, I'm fucking geeked right now, dude. I'm trying to contain my excitement for sure. What does this mean for Tesla? It means my target got hit, and it means that Monday, I feel like Monday could be, yes, I am holding the end of April's puts. This pop is no different than anything that happened way the fuck up there. But I can look into like 381.26, or worst case scenario 380 hedges on this one. Guys, we have 4 minutes. You need to start getting out of your contracts. I don't know if they're going to let 242s go in the money. Um, I think we might be done right here. No! Oh, I sold them all. Oh, I sold them all. No! I just sold them all. Fuck! I meant to sell half of them. Fuck! All right, you better go down now. Yeah, right. Holy shit, man. Shit got me wanting to trade futures or something crazy right now. Feeling a little. Oh, wow. 357. Am I swinging calls? I could speculate on it. Um, I haven't really had enough time to fucking put together a plan, if I'm being honest with you. I had a great plan for shorting this empty space. I did not have a great plan for what happens after. I'm gonna be honest with you. Totally being honest right now. I did not have a good setup or plan. All I knew was I wanted that empty space. I got it. I just played the bounce. I made another bag. I would say maybe 243s for over the weekend, but right now you're heading, yeah, 243s perhaps. 242.32 is a naked out. I love options for that, but yeah, yeah. God damn it. Look at it. Look at it. It's gonna go fucking touch it, isn't it? Oh, okay. Maybe I did good. Maybe I did good. I did good. Yeah, April 24th, 350 puts I'm leaving on the table. April 10th, 355 puts. I only have a contract left. I do not have anything left, and that just paid for a lot. Now we are leaving a lot of empty space behind, which again, we look at the 24-hour and we say, well, what do you need to reclaim when you bounce through this, right? And yeah, we have a couple minutes, so learn about delta gamma theta. What do you mean learn about it? I just taught a whole workshop on it, my boy. I know them. I know what they are. Yeah, there is continuation. So I think right now I'm just going to measure it like this. So this bounce, right, which could continue moving in after hours, is likely going to try to reach for that 242.75. So I mean, it's a significant bounce. I guess the question is, where are you taking it? Um, because it's the only the dump that you could really yeah. So I say 242.87 if that's something that you feel like I if yeah, if that's something that you see as um good risk to reward for yourself. 244s and 245s, but you would have to be real careful with that. Or you can wait till Monday and make a good decision there. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know how many years do I need to be successful day trader like you. So let me not fool you. Okay, I know I'm good at the whole lower time frame shit, but I am not day trading all the time. Um, I, yeah, I'm not a day trader. By nature, I am a swing trader. Everything that you just saw me do was after a bigger play where I took IWM short all the way through this pocket of empty space, and I just saw the opportunity as I was selling my position to buy calls because when you dump fast, you typically will rip faster. You have time to grab, dude. You could be trading these contracts now. SPX is probably going fucking bananas. I should have grabbed that one. Yeah, day traders actually don't have very good life expectancies. You know what? If you just tried to take a swing, that 243, so you're about to hit it right now. You're about to hit it right now. Yeah, Qs are still going. Everything is still going. Yeah, I'm looking at swings. What do you think about Microsoft to the upside? I guess this is about the time, right? We got to start looking at things. And what I want to say right now is, listen, I think that what you're seeing in front of you is just mechanics, right? And it's mechanical. IWM fills up its empty space, hits a 24-hour floor, and we bounce, right? So if we're looking for, if you're just looking for a trade, remember, stay with, if you're using my system, stick with the system, right? What are we, if you're playing a bounce trade, because you got it like that, get it like that. But are we still underneath 245, which is where we are still bearish? Yes. Are we still under the imbalance? Also, yes. Do we have a metric ass ton of empty space above us? No. There's pockets up here, but for me, in order to get another big move like this, we need to see and it might be that we gap up to 245 and then we just see a candle sitting right in here. Tesla, same thing, right? Tesla just landed right on the top, and this is definitely reason, I think, a little bit more reason to potentially speculate on a retest of the wicks, but that's a long motherfucking ways away. That's a long, long ways away. And if you look at what we have to, it's not that, I mean, it's pretty far away. Um, I just think that we're going to go retest, and perhaps the gap up over the weekend, which is possible, we see a gap up to these floors and we can plan and map out from there. But with Microsoft, and I'll take your guys' request now. If you guys have any requests, if you're on TikTok, drop your request. But let's see if we can't map ourselves out into the next one. Maybe find something else to look at on Monday. It looks like you're still have some possible downside here, and I do think that it is possibly going to be fueled by the remaining empty space that you have on Microsoft to the downside. That space is going to be right around Bitcoin telling a story. Can I do VIX? If you give me just a second, I'll take a look at it. If I do use that's right. Uh, the MCP or whatever. I use my phone sometimes too, but um, I was using both. Jesus, mother of God, dude! If you could be, futures are probably going nuts right now. Yeah, the yearly is discounted right now. So anyway, with that being said, let's go to the hourly. I see 379.43 as your next area to fight, and cost basis being 376.50. Okay, so AOI 24 applied optoelectronics. You know what would be good to look at? Find something that didn't dump today. That actually didn't dump as hard as it could. Find something like AMD. It's like some of the chips haven't dumped. Look at this floor right here. Able to be maintained, but you're still sitting underneath that one. So it's going to be between that and that, literally. What are we? Yeah, as we speak, man, you're finding a floor here. So you're retesting it. So below today's low, you could be looking to go and fill that empty space to the downside. It's not a bad setup at all. Bitcoin didn't dump. That's interesting. Reddit still in that box, man. It's actually that didn't dump. That didn't dump. And I'm kind of curious on what like the short volume might be on this one. Now on the 4 hour, right? This is going to shift, and you're going to be looking at a box and cost basis of 147.15. I would rely on that to be my upside signal. And because you're sitting on the floor, on top of that, you're smushed. That's your trigger down. That's your trigger up. You're stuck in between the two, literally. And this is actually my favorite place to be, stuck between two big boxes. Pause. Never mind. You get it. Yeah, oil stocks didn't dump. I wouldn't assume that they would. Yeah, not right now. I have some oil longs, some cheaper out of the money longs on this one. Venture Global. Actually, I might need to put that back. You didn't break cost basis today, man. And that's what's going to be necessary to give you your next trip up, which is 1720 and 1813. So yeah, yeah, I stand by that analysis right there. Reddit is wound up like SMCI. Reddit is going to have news. I'm almost positive that Reddit's going to have news. Now, it's pretty early in that consolidation stage. So, again, expiration is key and target based contracts are key. But because it didn't fall the way that everything else did, and I would give you a target to the downside of 121.55 and a target to the upside at 177.42. Now, the downside, I would assume if it's bad news, you'll probably dump pretty easily down into that. There's also a long term trend that we've tracked as well. It's sitting like that. Why is my fucking music keep stopping? Ooh. What you predict about market new week? What do I predict is going to happen next week? That's going to be based on, I mean, this is the first leg down, man. This is the first leg down. So, my thoughts are a lot of the times when you hit these levels, I don't see us reversing. But I would suspect that we could see some potential retest. Now, if we open up down, right, or underneath the top of this, then I actually would assume anywhere in here you gap fill, build, and then we see the rest down. So, how do you tell if there's news or are you psychic? I don't think I'm psychic. My wife thinks I am. My son thinks I am. I am not. I don't think so. I'll be hearing shit in my head, but it's just my ideas. I'm trying to find the clip from the workshop, but if you go back and look at some of the YouTube videos I posted, I talked about this, in depth, and it's not like yeah, it literally is just it's just pinched, right? It's not the market goes up, it doesn't. The market goes down, it doesn't, right? And you're pinched. That is just when tension is at its highest. And typically that means that there is some sort of catalyst that is going to break it. That's it. And this accumulates buyers, right? While my opinion was, in this area, sellers were the ones pushing this one down, obviously, but this gives people, time and opportunity to start scooping these things. Then when they trigger that loss, so you already saw people selling their shares this morning. So he got lucky. I don't think I got lucky. I don't think that's luck at all. I I think that's just this. I mean, this is where, people who talk about the market being simple and they overcomplicate it for some. My thesis, which I talked about for almost 2 weeks, was pretty clear. The SMCI in particular, when it gets smushed, when it gets consolidated like this, a big move is coming. I'm not a genius. That's it. That's it. That's literally the first. And then my thesis was, okay, well, we have a certain period of time, right, that we consolidate. We have gone past that by two. By two. So if we just got this big move and this big move out of regular 3 wave consolidation, well, now we have 5, 6 wave consolidation that tightens and gives you lower highs and higher lows and lower highs. Price is going to explode. It's the market breathes in, the market breathes out, and sometimes the market breathes in and holds its breath. or stocks do in particular. So, any advice on stop revenge trading? There's going to be more. Know that the opportunity, if you have a good strategy and that strategy repeats itself, there's going to be more. So, I mean, it's just brain training, man. War is over. BB said so. Give us a summary of why we dumped today with your sarcasm throughout. Bro, literally said you had a dream and then it happened. That's psychic. Wait, I did? Oh, I did. That's right. Yeah, I did have a dream about this, but that was like kind of a while ago, wasn't it? Dude, I'd be saying so many things last week, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. I forget what did Kanye say? I forget I forget fire plays that people want. I don't know. I forgot. Sound like George W. Bush trying to re-say that quote. If you fool me once, you can't get fooled again. God dang it. No, I'm going to be serious though. The reason that the market sold off is, in my opinion, weeks. You know what? Let me just simplify this even more, guys. Would you buy this? Would you buy something that has bounced, right, multiple times off of floors built and accumulated for an extended amount of time that millions of people trade? Would you buy that? Okay, well that's why I sold, right? It is beautiful accumulation, one, two, multiple off the top, multiple rejections off the top, right? We also can go into the fact that you established a floor, you dipped below it, and then you reclaimed and fired down. They're ready to sell. You get to the floor and we accumulate. We keep retesting the same level. Right? We'll flip this back over. What the fuck is this creepy ass music I'm listening to right now? Okay. So, and then going into today, we're coming off of a huge engulfment candle. The candle day before yesterday does bounce, but it's not able to actually go and reclaim anything. It wicks off the floor. So again, the story of exhaustion. You bounced off of 587 and pulled up. You should trigger a squeeze. What do you have above you on the lower time frames? Empty space, and you can't get there. That tells me that buyers are exhausted. This morning we retest, we sit on this floor exercising the volume out. Look, dip it, rip it, pop it, and price cannot. Look, you even try to pull yourself up. So I think that this is plus quad witching, right? All accumulating to this. Every single floor that we had underneath us, which was a lot, has been, the volume has been pulled off of it. So what's the benefit of flipping your chart, bro? What's the bottom price for your Tesla? The bottom price for Tesla and SPY, in my opinion. What's the benefit of flipping your chart? Well, are you better in a bull market? Did you learn in a bull market like the 99% of people? Because usually bull markets cause people to run towards the market. So flipping your chart upside down can kind of actually give you, that's the way that most people learn, right? And flipping my chart has always helped me visualize what I'm looking at from a buyer's perspective, right? Because sellers operate on the same basis. It's just in reverse. So why wouldn't if what I do works in reverse upside down? I mean, same shit. How do you flip on TradingView? The cog down on the bottom. The Discord link is in my bio. Please do not join my Discord if you do not think that you're going to make it trading. If you want somebody to tell you to when to buy and sell for the rest of your life without any idea of what's actually going on, please don't join my Discord. If you want to be an independent trader and be able to do this on your own and have something that you can use to invest, trade, or whatever, do futures, crypto, then I got you. Nah, I barely listen to people. Wait, do you mean like, oh, you mean like signals? Okay. But that dude's up. That other dude's up in the comments? Who? Do you have long-term stocks right now? Are you cashed? I'm mostly in cash right now, man. I'm everything. Yes, I've had multiple people ask me if this is the spot to buy, and I'm not buying. I'm not buying anytime soon, to be honest with you. We would have to start showing significant reclaim power, which would be like 590 and over. There's two levels actually that I can give you right now that are going to be our bullish levels. 590 and 595. I would assume that the shittiest price action will be here, and then if we can explode, that'll be up there. But oh, Jerry, yeah. I have a couple of things that I'm still dividend portfolios that I'm still working with, but yeah, I'm gonna swing these SMCIs and see what I can get out of them. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I might have it kind of like fell pretty fast here, so we might be looking at a gap up. SMCI, man, that thing is after every big move though, it goes straight into consolidation typically. A lot of the times it'll kind of give you that shimmy shake, bounce off a floor, and then build back up. But I don't know exactly what. I don't even know why they dumped still. I don't actually still right now. All I know is that something with their CEO got arrested. I think is what I saw. Potter, do you aim for close to the money, far out of the money for positions? Yeah. Smuggling chips into China? Let's go, dude. That's balling. Hell yeah. Is it that much? And who caught him? Holy fuck. That's a lot. Oh my god, dude. That's man, that's so he didn't pay it. Dude, they listen though. I mean, SMCI has just been shitting down their own pants like for years now. I tell you what, if somebody scoops them up and fixes the company or something like that, that could be redonkulous. Yeah, I mean, dude, there is empty space by the way on SMCI all the way. Just throwing this out there. Uh, excuse me, to 1184. Also, look at this ancient ancient dusty box. Look at this beautiful cost. Oh my god, I love my shit. See, this is again happening in what, 2023? God, you don't have a box underneath you, but you do have a range. Okay, so 50% of your range, candle close on the floor, red candle up against cost basis, candle opens up in that candle, right? Touches the floor, bounces, clears the overhead. You get a candle close against the top of the box. Wee wee. SMCI doesn't make shit, they just sell shit. Oh, that's lit. Yesterday at 8:23, my dreams are coming true. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yes. Yeah. Let's actually look at ground news, see if we get caught up here in some unbiased news. Yep, deploying three more ships, roughly 2,500 more Marines to the Middle East. Seems like left, right, center mostly covers this one. Feds move to dismiss charges against officers. Yeah, okay. Good God. Yeah, good. That's crazy. Accused of falsifying warrant. What the fuck? That's interesting. Okay. Worried about my friend in the Marines. You know what? I have a brother uh in the Air Force. I haven't talked to him in 7 years, but I got curious this morning. I'm not, don't let me talk too much shit, but I he changed his MOS to to recruitment. Or somehow got his, and I'm like, oh, that's awful convenient. Like right before that was last year. I don't know what he's doing now, but what do we got? I just saw another piece of news pop up here. Yeah, it's lit. In a bomb shelter, but it's depleted America. Oh my God, get the fuck out of here. All right. Discord, do you guys want me to look at anything for you? If anybody has any requests, now is the time. Nope. Yeah, yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, if not, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. If you guys have any gains to post, post them on the gains page. Tesla around 350 if it keeps that level as a share purchase. 350 share purchase. I don't know, John. Something's telling me maybe we wait and see if we get, which is where I'm gonna. Yeah, dude, Tesla is actually gonna be so fucking sweet through that empty space it just made bouncing. But I still say 352, 350s. But as far as being the place to buy, I liked some. I like for a few things to come together before and like that right there is just lets me know that I'm on the right track here. But I mean, we could be. I mean, I'm one of those guys who's got. I'm gonna wait for confirmation. You know what I mean? And with Tesla, there's. I can't just say, yeah, okay, buy them at 350 because what's to say that the market's not turning over and we're going into a bear market, and with this, empty space being filled, that was the prerogative. That's what my future prerogative is. But once we get there, you could speculate on a bounce, right? And then set a stop loss on the top there and say, well, if it closes back down around there, I'll get out. Um, but you would only be speculating. So sorry, I'm arguing with this dude. I like arguing with people who don't know what they're talking about. Oh my God. Get a room, guys. Get a room. All right. Yes, that's my Cash App. All right. Discord. I'll see you guys on Sunday. I might trade futures. We'll see. I'm gonna hang out on TikTok, so if you guys want to go on there, you guys are more than welcome to do that. All right. Peace. I'm gonna stay here, guys, on TikTok for a second and answer your guys' questions. You think Tesla will drop Monday? I think there's a good chance that Tesla can drop Monday. So if you're looking forward to that trade, then yeah, if you're on YouTube, same thing. I'll see you guys on TikTok.